Namaste, dear students. I hope you are fine. And today also, I hope you are ready with your necessary materials. Before that one, I want to welcome you to our English class of grade 9. Now, are you ready with your materials? Good. They are your English textbook, notebook, and pen or pencil. So, can you tell me what did we learn in our previous class? Yes, you are right. We learned to do some listening task. Then we practiced for asking permission in our speaking skill. Then we practiced pronunciation of some contracted words. Okay? And today we are going to learn something new. For this one, you have to be very active. Okay? And in our today's class, we are going to learn two things. One for grammar and another for our writing skill. Very important, you know. So you have to be very careful. All right? Now, shall I go ahead? Well, now we are going to begin grammatical item under Grammar 1 in Unit 6. So all of you, please look at Grammar 1 in your Unit 6. Have you got it? Well done. If so, now you can see two persons are there. Okay, they look like mother and son, you know. Now there is a conversation, or you can say mother asks the questions and the son answers. Okay, so let's see. Now the first question mother asks, is it raining? And what is the answer said by the boy there? All of you please read it out. The question is it raining? And what does he say here? All of you please read it out. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Or no, it isn't. All right. Next question. Have you completed your works? Again, mother asks. And the son says, what is it? Yes, I have. Or no, I haven't. All right. Next. Can you do it? Again, the mother asks, you know, the question. And the son says, yes, I can. Or no, I can't, you know. And again, mother asks here, are they playing? And then again the son says, yes, they are. Or no, they aren't. And again we have here, did you meet your friend yesterday? And the son says, yes, I did. Or no, I didn't. It means now you have to understand why these questions are asked and why do we find these types of answers here. See, either yes or no. Okay. So can you tell me, dear students, why do we reply yes or no? Yes, you are right, because these are called yes-no questions. Okay. So we can find two types of questions in English. One is WH question that begins with WH word like what, where, who, when, why, you know. And here we write the questions, we ask the questions, but in reply, in answer, we don't need to give the full answer. For example, if I ask you, are you the students of grade 9? Then what will be your answer? Yes, your answer will be, yes, we are. You don't need to say that, yes, we are the students of grade 9, you know. You don't need to say that one. You can say yes only or yes, we are. If I ask you, are you the students of grade 10? Then definitely you will say that, no, we aren't. Or you can say no. Now from here, I hope you might have understood these types of questions. If we ask, then in reply, we get only yes or no. That's why they are called yes-no questions. Is it clear, all of you? You can see the example. Is it raining outside? You know, so you say either yes or no. If it is raining, you can say yes. If it's not raining, you say no. Dear students, now in our today's class, we are going to practice to make some yes-no questions. Okay, so for that one, I just like to give you this task first and then we will practice and I will make you clear how to make yes-no questions. Is it okay, all of you? Good. Now look at this task A. Match the questions in column A with the answers in column B. Now, in column A, you can find, are you ready? You have to find out correct answer, okay, from these options. And then B, can I carry something for you? Again, you have to find out correct answer. C, may I use your phone? Correct answer, again, you have to find out. Has anyone seen my bag? Again, right answer. Would you like to come to a party? So again, right answer. Now, please, all of you, be ready to tell me your answer. So number A again, are you ready? What can be the correct answer? All of you tell me loudly, please. Your answer should be yes, nearly. Okay, now next. So is it right? Good. B again, can I carry something for you? Something, you know, heavy, maybe bag, and then you want to carry. Okay, you are asking this question. Then what is your answer? No, it's okay. It's not that heavy, you know. Now again we have, may I use your phone? Then what can be the correct answer here? All of you tell me loudly. Yes, of course, you know. Now another question we have, has anyone seen my bag? So what can be the correct answer? Yes, you are right. That is yes, it's on the chair. And the last question we have, and you can find the answer very clearly. Would you like to come to a party? And the correct answer is yes, I would love to, you know. So have you got some ideas about the yes no questions here? Yes, you are right. So why do we call yes no questions? Because the questions themselves are not yes or no, okay? But we get answer only yes or no. Is that clear? That's why those questions are called yes no questions. So now the main concern of our today's class is how to make yes no questions in English. So for this one, I just like to give you a task. All of you be ready to do this task, and then I will make you clear while doing it how to make yes no questions, okay? So the instruction says us, how do you ask questions in these situations? The situations are given to you, okay? Now, for these situations, you have to make yes no questions. So let's start doing. Now, A, what is written there? If you want to know if it is raining, now you don't know whether it is raining outside or not, and you want to ask this question to someone, okay? Now, how do you ask question? That is yes no question. Can you tell me? See, it is raining. You can see only this part. It is raining. So how do we make yes no question? Can you tell me? All of you please tell me. A, yes, is it raining? R-A-I-N-I-N-G, raining. Then question mark, okay? So is this your sentence for asking question whether it is raining outside or not? Is it raining? Is this right sentence or not for yes no question? Yes, you are right. Is it raining? Now from here, you have to understand that if we have subject, if we have auxiliary verb, you know, is an auxiliary verb. There is, and we have main verb, raining. So if we have auxiliary verb and main verb, then you have to change the position of these verbs. So while making yes no question, first of all, what do you need to write down here? Subject? No. Is there auxiliary verb? Yes. You have to write down auxiliary verb. So is auxiliary verb here. Then we have to write down subject, it, and then the main verb, raining. So if you ask me now this question, is it raining? Then my answer will be yes if it is raining, and no if it's not raining, okay? So have you got the idea? Good. If so, let's do B. If you want to know if Harish plays football, now, is there any auxiliary verb in this sentence? Hari plays football. You have to look at only this part. Say, Hari plays football. Do we have auxiliary verb here? Harish plays football? No. Now then, what do you do? Okay, you try to tell me please. B. See, you can see, is this infinitive? You have to look at the main verb. There is not an auxiliary verb. There is only the main verb. Plays, And is this infinitive verb? Verb 1? No. Is this past tense? No. Is this past participle? You can say verb 3? No. Then what is it? It is infinitive plus inflection, S, okay? So in simple, you can say verb 5. So if we have this type of main verb, then what do? We need to take help of auxiliary verb. And that is, can you tell me? We have to take help of do, does, or did, okay? Do, or does, or did. Now, which one do you prefer here? Yes, you are right, because it is simple present tense with Haris. Haris means he, singular subject, okay? So for this one, we use infinitive plus S or ES, and in this case, you have to choose does for simple present tense. So first of all, you have to write down does. That's good. D-O-E-S, does. Now, what is the subject here? Haris, yes. H-A-R-I-S-H, Haris. Does Haris. Now, if we use this does, and it is similar to infinitive plus S or ES, okay, verb 5. That's why you have to use now here only infinitive, or you can say verb 1. So, what can it be here? Does Hari play, okay? Does Hari play football? F-O-O-T-B-A-L-L, football. Then question mark. Is the idea clear to you? So remember one thing, if there is an auxiliary verb in our sentence, to make that question yes/no question, we have to use that same auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentence. If there is not an auxiliary verb like in B, at that time, we have to take help of do or does or did according to the tense. And in this case, we have simple present tense. Okay, so for this one, we take help of does, and then we make does Haris play football. So if there is only main verb, we have to take help of do or does or did. Is the idea clear, dear students? Very good. Now, if so, look at C. You want to know if the boss is on time. Now look at, the boss is on time. So how do you make yes/no question again? All right. Is there auxiliary verb? The boss is on time. Yes, you can see easier, and sometimes is can be used as a main verb also. So you can use, if there is, you can use same. Okay, so is the boss on time? If you write down only this much, fine. Is the boss on time? This is yes/no question. I can ask you, is the boss on time? Then your answer will be yes, it is, or no, it isn't. So idea clear, dear students? Very good job. Now, without any difficulty, I hope you can do D. So you want to know if your friend Ramesh went to the market yesterday. Now, all of you please make yes/no question for this situation and tell me. Have you finished writing? Good. Then what's your answer? What is your yes/no question? Please, all of you, tell me loudly. So, what do I write down here first? Is there auxiliary verb? Ramesh went to the market yesterday? No auxiliary verb. Okay? There is only main verb, went. And can you tell me the tense of this went? Is it present tense or past tense or future tense? What is it? So, if you write go, what is the past form of go? Went. You are right. So it is simple past tense. So if we have simple past tense as the main verb, then what you have to use? Do or does or did? Yes, for simple past tense, we have to take help of did. Now your answer should be did. Now subject, what is the subject here? Ramesh, okay. R-A-M-E-S-H, Ramesh. Now if we write did here, after do, does, did, we have to always use infinitive verb, okay, verb 1. So, did Ramesh, what is the infinitive of went? Very good, that is go. Did Ramesh go to the market, M-A-R-K-E-T, K-E-T, market, yesterday. Y-E-S-T-E-R-D-A-Y, yesterday, question mark. So do you have this question? Very good. If so, let's talk about another situation in E. You want to know if it is Tuesday, today. Now you can see it. It is Tuesday, today. Now you don't know whether it is Tuesday or not. Now you have to ask a question. To get answer, yes or no. So all of you write down, please. So do you get here auxiliary type of verb? Yes, that is. So you can use the same thing, is. Have you finished? Good. Is. Now what is the subject here? It you can find. So is it Tuesday? T-U-E-S-D-A-Y, Tuesday, today. See, is it Tuesday, today? This is how you have to make. So it means that we use the auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentence. Then we have written their subject, it, and then necessary information. Okay, necessary ideas we add there. Now like this, can you do number F? You want to know if your teacher opened your letter. Now look at, your teacher opened your letter. In which tense do you have this sentence? Can you tell me? Yes, you are right. It is in simple past tense. Opened. O-P-E-N-E-D. Opened. Okay. Now, what you have to use here? Do or does or did? All right. You have to use did. Now, and what is the subject here? Good job. That is your teacher. Okay. And then we have necessary information. So, what's your answer? All of you tell me loudly. Yes, you can write down, did your teacher open only, O-P-E-N. When we use do, does, did, we have to use always infinitive. What do we have to use? Yes, we have to always use infinitive form of the verb. Okay. So, did your teacher open your letter? Question mark. Have you got this question? Good job. Now next, we have Z. You want to know if your brother has gone to sleep. Now you can see your brother has gone to sleep. Which one is the subject here in this sentence? Good job. That is your brother. And which one is auxiliary verb here? Yes, this is has. And which one is the main verb here? Yes, again you are right. Gone. And then we have necessary information here. So it means that, can you tell me the aspect of the tense? Which tense is this? Good job. It is present perfect tense. Has plus past participle. Okay. Present perfect tense. So what do you do here? It's very easy. Now first of all, you have to use that, let's say, auxiliary verb. For example, G here. Which one is auxiliary verb? Has. H-A-S, has. Then you can write down, if you think that your brother, you can write down also, okay. Has, if you think someone's brother, you can write down, has subject, your brother, B-R-O-T-H-E-R, brother, same, gone to sleep. Gone to sleep. Okay, see, you have to just change the position or place of the words. See, first we have written down there auxiliary verb has, then subject, your brother, then verb, past participle form because it is in present perfect tense, and then necessary information. Have you got the idea? So very simple. Now, dear students, you have to remember especially two things while making yes/no questions. First of all, you have to find out whether there is the use of auxiliary verb or not. If there is the use of auxiliary verb, it's very easy. You can just bring that auxiliary verb in the beginning of the sentences as we have done here. Okay. Then you have to write down subject, and then you have to write down main verb and other necessary information. But if there is not the use of auxiliary verb, then we can find main verb. And you can find main verb either in present tense, past tense, or future tense. And in this case, especially, we have to think about present tense and past tense. Okay? For future, we can use will as an auxiliary again. So if it is present tense, you have to take help of do or does. Then we have to write down subject. See, does plus subject. Okay? Then necessary idea. Infinitive, then necessary idea. And if it is past tense, then we have to take help of did. So if there are other aspects like present continuous, past perfect, past continuous, present perfect, we can find auxiliary verbs there, and we can use the same auxiliary verbs. So is it clear, all of you? So if you can remember these things, you can easily make yes/no questions. So now I want to check whether you can do or not. See. Circle the correct answer. Now this is just for getting yes/no answer, okay? Are you busy today? So what can be your answer? Yes, busy, or yes, I am. Your answer should be yes, I am. See, when we write or when we respond for yes/no answer, at that time we don't give full information, because yes or no itself is a complete information, okay? So we have to use auxiliary here. Are you busy today? Yes, I am. We can use only auxiliary. Yes, I am. Okay. Is it too hot in here for you? Now, no, it isn't, or no, I'm fine, thanks. Which one is correct? See? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Now, see. Tell me, did you steal my money? Now, past tense, okay? No, I won't. If we say no, I won't, it indicates the future tense, future time. So you have to look at did is used here. So no, I didn't steal your money. So we have to be careful about the tense used in our yes/no question, okay? D, can I carry your bags? So no, you can't. It's all right, thanks. So you can say no, you can't, simply, okay? Simply you can say, dear students, now I want to give you a home assignment. And this is write yes/no questions for these statements. Now, statements are given there. Based on the statement, you have to make your yes/no questions. For example, A, the family has got 3 mobile phones. Now, you can see the family subject, we have has auxiliary verb here, got main verb, and then we have necessary ideas. So in this case, how do you make? Yes, you are right. First of all, you have to use their auxiliary verb has, and then subject the family, then got main verb, and then necessary idea, okay? This is how. Here is also the same case. Let me talk about number B. Januka works at the supermarket. How do we make yes/no question? Works. In which tense it is? Yes, it is in simple present tense. So for it, what do you need to use here? Do, or does, or did? Very good. You have to use does, because it is infinitive plus s we have here. So does Januka, then what do you write? Walks or walk? Good. When we have do or does or did in our sentence, we have to always use infinitive, okay? Verb 1. So yours should be does Januka walk at the supermarket? Question mark. This is how you have to do rest of the task. Is it clear, all of you? Very good. If so, now we are going to learn to write something under writing skill, writing 1. All of you look at writing 1 in your unit 6. Dear students, have you got writing 1? Well done. If so, what do you find there? Yes, write an essay, there is the question for you. So we'll do that one later. Before that one, I just like to give you some ideas about essay writing, because in your grade 9, this is the first class for your essay writing, because in your previous classes up to unit 5, there was not any task of essay writing, okay? So I want to give you some basic ideas of it, essay writing. Now can you tell me, what is an essay? So what do you think essay is? Can you tell me? Don't worry, you won't be asked this question even in your exam also, but do you have any idea about essay? In Nepali we say nibandha, nibandha. Do you have any idea? Okay, don't worry, I am here to help you. See, according to Oxford Advanced Learners Dictionary, essay is a piece of writing, usually short and in prose, on any one subject. So it means that a short writing on a particular topic, and it is a prose. Do you know the meaning of prose? It means that it is not in a poetry form, not a poem, okay? So now, after this one, basic ideas you need to know about the types of essay. So can you tell me the types of essay? Okay, try please. Well, don't worry. The types of essays are, say, descriptive essay. Now, what type of essay is called descriptive essay? So if you know about the types, then it will be easier for you to write, when you find the topic. According to the nature of the topic, then it will be easier for us. That's why you need to know the types of essay in short. Descriptive essay. So this type of essay means which describes places, objects, countries, buildings, etc. It is an accurate account or details of a particular topic which gives the factual information. So in this type of essay, you have to give only factual information, facts. For example, if I give you to write an essay about our country, then only the facts you have to write down. Our country's area, maybe the tallest mountain in the world, these things you have to write down. The birthplace of Gautam Buddha, the temple of Pashupatinath temple, you can talk about federalism, these things you have to write down. Only the facts. This type of essay is called descriptive essay. Now, can you guess another type of essay? All right. It is narrative essay. So what type of essay is called narrative? Okay, you can see. It's another type of essay which describes the stories, events, biographies, etc. in a sequential order. Means any type of topic that needs a proper order. For example, I can ask you, my interesting dream. If I give you this topic, at that time, it is narrative in nature. So in your dream, what did you see? You have to write what you saw first, then what happened, then what happened, then what happened, This is what you have to write down. So if I give you the topic, the picnic I have gone. So you have to write down what you did for the preparations of your picnic, what activities you did, on your picnic spot. Those things you have to write down in a proper order. This type of essay is called narrative essay. So under this one, you can find the topics like stories type of events, biographies, Now another type of essay is reflective essay. And in this essay, what type of things we have to do, See, in this kind of essay, the writer presents his or her experience on the particular topic. The topics are abstract in nature, such as discipline, patriotism, this bhakti. So it's your one view, your experience and love, So it means that we will have abstract type of nature in the topic, and you have to write down your experience, your opinions, your views to convince the readers, okay? This type of essay is called reflective essay. Dear students, after this, can you tell me another type of essay? Don't worry. I'll tell you, this is argumentative essay. And in this type of essay, you have to say, in a kind of essay in which the writer explains the saying, he or she tries to give his or her thought to establish the truth of the saying so that the readers would be convinced for the same. Sayings, quotations are taken as suitable topics for this type of essay. So you can take example like women empowerment, Mahila Sashakti-karan. So if we want to empower women, so this is your logic, you can put down your logics to convince the readers. So if you find this type of topic, then it will be helpful to you to write down argumentative essay. You have to put down your logics. Dear students, are you clear with all the types? Very good. If so, now let's talk about parts of essay. Can you tell me the parts of essay? Wow, the first one is the beginning or introduction. Good. Then what can be the next one? Oh yes, that is the body. And what is the next or last part of the essay? Wow, that is conclusion. Very good. You are familiar with these parts. Now, introduction means, I just like to make you clear, it is the first part of the essay which gives a clear introduction to the content or subject matter of the essay. This part simply introduces the topic. It should be attractive so that the readers would be drawn to go through the whole essay. Okay, in the first paragraph, you try to simply introduce your topic. Okay, is it clear, all of you? Good. Now, next, as you have said, the body. In this part, you have to write down supporting details. Dear students, when you change the paragraph, at that time, don't forget, you have to introduce there one new idea. Okay, that is what we call topic sentence. Here you can see, in which all the supporting details are mentioned to support the topic sentence. So we have to establish one new idea, introduce new idea, and then we have to write down other things to support your new idea. That is what we call topic sentence. Okay, or you can say main idea of the essay. Examples, illustrations, facts, etc. are written in this part. So when you change the paragraph, there should be one new idea related to the topic, and other things are written there to support your main idea. Is it clear, all of you, about the body? Good. Now the last one, conclusion, or you can say the ending. It is the last part of the essay in which the writer gives his or her opinion to conclude the essay, so that the readers would get the gist of the whole essay. And in this conclusion, don't be confused. You are not allowed to introduce new idea in your conclusion. Based on your writing, you have to draw conclusion from your writing, and then the readers will get the main gist of your essay. So this is how we have to write down essay, dividing into three parts. Introduction, the beginning you can say, the body, and conclusion or the ending. So is it clear, all of you? Good job. Now I want to give you tips to write an essay. So first of all, what do? Whenever you see the topic, don't start writing straightly, First of all, you have to get ideas. Getting ideas means, for example, if I give you the topic, my country. So what ideas come in your mind about our country, that is what we say getting ideas. Don't start writing immediately. First of all, you have to think about the topic and get ideas related to the topic. So this is the first step of writing essay, getting ideas. This time you have to practice like this at your home, okay? And after this, what you have to do, enlisting all the ideas in a sheet of paper. Now, the ideas are in your mind, okay? Now you have to write them down in a sheet of paper. Otherwise, you may forget, and the ideas are coming there. And if we don't write down, then we may not remember later. So after getting ideas, what you will have to do? You have to write down those ideas in a sheet of paper. But here, you don't need to write down complete sentences. You can write down words up and down, no problem. There should not be a proper order of the ideas also. Just what you get in your mind, just write down. After this, what do you need to do? Writing the first draft. So after writing the ideas in a sheet of paper, using them, you have to write down the first draft. You have to write down on that topic. This is what we call writing the first draft. So do you think that everything has done now to make our perfect essay? No. Then what do you need to do? Yes, you have to editing the first draft. Now you have to find out whether you have to correct or not, whether some words are unnecessary or not, whether you need some relevant words or not, ideas or not, if there is grammar mistake, spellings mistakes, everything you have to see in this stage, okay, of essay writing. And the final step of writing essay is writing the final essay. See, it means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps you have to pass, and then only you can write down a good essay. So is it clear, all of you? If so, now we have a question in our textbook. Write a short essay on our culture, our pride. So this is just an example written by your friend, one student, and I want to read it out here. You also read with me. Our culture, our pride, okay? Our culture is our pride because our identity exists until our culture exists. People in the world have their own culture, tradition, and way of living. Every culture is unique to a particular community, and they have pride in it. Culture plays a very important role in shaping our lifestyle. We proudly say that we are Nepalese, and our pride is attached to the culture of various castes, cultures, and communities. Who am I? What am I? How do I treat other people? What made me the person I am today, is determined by our culture, okay? So you can take it as your introducing paragraph, beginning, okay? Now you can see your main body. Nepal, new idea here. See, Nepal is a multilingual and multicultural country. People of different castes, cultures, religions and languages live together in peace in our country, which makes us proud. We learn many things from our society, and our behavior is shaped by the culture and tradition in the society. We would not be in our existing condition if we are not guided by our culture. Our culture teaches us to be cooperative, moral, and helps us walk on the right path. It is said that Nepal is a common garden of various flowers, which is related to our culture. It is our culture that teaches us to behave other people well, respect other religions, cultures, and traditions. And it also teaches me what is acceptable for me to do and what is not acceptable for me to do. See, multilingual means spoken many languages in our country. Multicultural means followed many cultures. So to support this idea, these things are written, supporting details, And after that one, you can find, again this is also related to, now another idea. See, culture transfers from one generation to another generation. What our parents were taught by their parents, they taught us, and it is our duty to teach the same culture to the new generation. See, supporting details for this culture transfer from one generation to another generation, okay? It preserves our culture and helps to promote tourism industry, which is directly associated with the development of the country. Our cultural identity makes us different from others, and it is the true wealth of the nation. No one can live in isolation. We associate ourselves with the larger community to which we belong to. And conclusion, you can write down like this, written by your friend, okay, one of the students. We are Nepalese, and it is the part of our identity and pride. The religions followed in our country, the festivals we celebrate in our country, various languages spoken in our country are the other parts of our pride. No human being is culture free, and when the culture dies, our identity dies with it. Thus, it is true to say that our culture is our pride. Now, in this paragraph, you don't find new idea. Based on our body, based on our introduction, the main gist is given there. See, it is the part of our identity and proud, our culture, Thus, we have to save our culture because it is our pride. Is the idea clear to you? If so, dear students, now I have a task for you that you have to do at your home in your free time. This is write an essay on my country, my pride. See, we did our culture, our pride. Now, my country, my pride in about 200 words. So, can you do it? Please try it and show it to your subject teacher, English teacher. Dear students, now let me summarize what we learned in our today's class. See, in grammar, we learned to make yes/no questions and we learned to write an essay. At the same time, we discussed different types of essays, parts of essay, and then tips for writing an essay. I hope you might have engaged, enjoyed, and learned better in our today's class. Please keep them practicing. It's all for today. Have a good time. Goodbye.